how were you impacted personally, spiritually, emotionally, bringing this story to life?
It was. I've been speaking to the guys on the production team since filming. I think it's going to be an experience that's going to be very hard to match up to. Coming in, I think we all knew it was going to be a challenge spiritually, physically as well. But I don't think anything could have prepared us for what those weeks were going to be like in the cell. I think on a kind of a bonding front where we were all kind of in it together, and the kind of the brotherhoods and the friendships that were formed, and then also the kind of the physical toll on top of that. A lot of us were fasting and going on particular diets and trying to drop the weight to kind of put ourselves more in those shoes. But what that did ultimately was plug us in directly to the sort of spiritual nature of the film, which is what's at the core of all of us. When everything else is falling away and being stripped away, what's left? And that's what it left me with, a kind of an understanding of who I am underneath all of those other external elements, what's at the core of me when times are tough. And yeah, it's stayed with me since.
What message do you want to send to somebody who might be watching this movie and they're seeing darkness all around them? Where is God in all of this? What do you hope that they take away from this?
I think there are many ways you could kind of approach that question. I will say one thing, which is, rather than kind of looking externally as to who to blame or like what's happening to you to make you feel like, I don't know, there's no hope, or to feel victimized or anything, is to actually turn inwards. So rather than point any fingers or search for answers from other people and other people's opinions, is to actually ask yourself essential questions about who you are. I think ultimately that's where relationships with God are formed. When people ask themselves about who are the important relationships in my life, where's the love in my own life, I think it just asks us to turn inwards rather than point the finger or look elsewhere, and we can find a lot of answers within. I think that's what it kind of ultimately does.
Absolutely. Okay, so talk about why we need to remember this story. It's been 80 years since Maximilian Kolbe died. Why do we need to keep this story alive?
I think we live in a world and a time at the moment where we are absolutely bombarded with information and news. We don't know what's true, we don't know what's right, we don't know which way to follow. This is a very, very simple movie, really, at the end of the day. It kind of reduces everything down to a beautiful, simple message, which is that love is the thing to follow, and love is the thing to guide us. It's a really easy thing to overlook and to forget nowadays, especially with kind of the AI technology, so many different opinions flying around. You kind of don't know where your own head is at, kind of what direction to take. Ask yourself the question, I think, would be my message.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more Christ-centered journalism.